something like that. So you know, so I yelled that once, and some other people yelled back. Alright guys, welcome to another Put the Power Down video. Today's video, we're going to go over to the Charlotte Motor Speedway, which is about 15 minutes away from my house. I'm actually here right now. As you guys just saw, we got a little drive we took over here. And they had a truck race last night. The Sprint Cup Series, well it's not Sprint Cup Series, I think it's Monster Energy Series now. They recently just changed the title of the top series in NASCAR. But we're gonna go over and just see what events they have going on. The Monster Energy Series, I think they're gonna have practice, but I don't actually have tickets to the event. And one thing about me, I actually love NASCAR, and I'm gonna apologize for the noise. And that was a Pontiac. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it sounds good. Like I was saying, I actually do love NASCAR. I've liked NASCAR since I was in kindergarten. Just the pure sound. A lot of people think it's just some rednecks throwing around. I mean, there are some people who are like from the sticks or whatever you want to say, or whatever you want to call them. They're out here, but especially Charlotte, since it's kind of a major city, and since a lot of NASCAR teams are based here, it's really a family event in a way, so you can see a lot of kids, and it's not just people yelling, yeah, something like that. So, you know, so I yelled that once, and some other people yelled back. Wow. Well, anyways, what I was saying was, there's not too many of them out here. I mean, they are. They're still nice people. I mean, you know, it's not like they're just freaking out here, like, being ridiculous and whatnot. They're just out here having fun, and I definitely enjoy the atmosphere of NASCAR and stuff like that. I still can't believe those people just yelled back at me. That was pretty funny, though. As soon as I'm talking about there's not really that type of people out here, I yell at once and someone yells directly back at me. That was great. So like I said, we're basically just going to go over and look at the festivities that are going outside of the track, since I actually do not have tickets, because I am ending up working this weekend and next weekend. Like I said, today is the day of the All-Star race, and they race for $1 million, and then next week is the Coca-Cola 600, and it's 600 miles, hence the name 600 and Coca-Cola 600. And it's a really nice event. I mean, I've been to some races, but this weekend I'm just not going because I'm actually working, and I could use the money because I'm trying to buy more camera equipment and still add stuff onto the car, so you know, I'll just record it and watch it later when I get home, because I'll be working those days and nights that the race is going on. Right here we have the dirt track behind me, and behind the dirt track, I don't know if you guys can really see that much, but the actual Z-Max drag strip is back there. So Charlotte definitely does have a racing atmosphere here, or at least this is actually Concord, but it's still Charlotte. Concord, in my opinion, is a suburb of Charlotte. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the festivities, and I'll catch you guys over there. Alright guys, so we are now at the front of the Speedway. Behind me is the front, actual Speedway's behind me. Then behind me is everything else that is going on today. Chevy has a tent out here, so does Toyota, which is closest. We're gonna stop at Toyota than Chevy. I don't know where Ford's tent is. I wish I had one out here, but since they don't, you know, I guess we'll just have to deal without it. It'd be nice to see some GT350s out here, or Focus RS, but they don't have anything out here. So we're gonna go ahead and get over. You know, you guys probably won't be seeing my face maybe for the rest of the video. I don't really want to hold the camera up high, so let's probably just go ahead and get it closer. So walking over to the Toyota tent, we see the Kyle Busch M&M's Toyota Camry up top. He's actually not running that paint scheme for the rest of the year. I think they're gonna start running the caramel M&M's paint scheme. There's a guy out here with a mic. He's over there talking. And we have the Toyota, what is this? Toyota 86. This is basically the BRZ. And basically in Toyota form, they're all the same car from what I've heard. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Sitting down in it. This is actually the automatic car. I like this right here, this touch right here. These seats are pretty nice hugging, and these paddles feel nice. The gauges don't look too interesting, but you know, this is a nice little car. There's actually a lot of headroom, at least a lot more than I've seen, or at least a lot more than I thought that'd be from just watching other automotive vlogs about it. They also have the at the Toyota booth. They have the new Camry out here, which I must say looks pretty dang good. I'll give you guys a better shot of that. Cannot lie, I feel like in a way this kind of actually looks like a Nissan Maxima. I see some similarities, but Toyota, they definitely know when to redesign the Camry when it's time to basically go ahead and give it a refresh. They don't do it too late. I don't think they do it too early. My mom actually has a Camry, and she is not that heavy when it comes to maintenance, or she's not really that good when it comes to maintenance, and the thing still runs. I mean, even with the all you really need to do with those things are oil changes. I mean, it's preferred that you still do all your regular spark plugs and stuff like that. You should change those out, but if you're just doing oil changes like my mom has been, she has like 220,000 miles on hers, and it's still running strong. I will say you got to give credit to Toyota. They are trying, especially in the American market. I think they've really stepped up their game. The Toyota 4Runner, in my opinion, is one of the only real SUVs left. Like, everyone's kind of changing into crossover SUVs. Like the Ford Explorer used to be a really good SUV. Like, this is something I would actually like the Ford Explorer to be today, but it's not. This is definitely an off-road ready SUV. Now, I know it's not like as ready as the Raptor or something like that, but it still has its off-roading capabilities that come with it. We're still gonna walk around. They actually do have some real race cars out here. We're gonna go look at those too. Not so well. They basically have some cutouts of the race cars that show you what the roll cage and all the stuff look over there. So we're gonna go ahead and head over there and see what those look like. The cool thing about Toyota, I actually bought my mom's key last year, but this booth over here, this area that you see now, is actually, if you own a Toyota, they give you free food, a drink. It's like a burger or a hot dog, your choice, and then a bag of chips, and you can go over there and sit down and cool down, basically. And all you have to do is show your key, and you can walk right in. Like I said, last year I bought my mom's key. I actually still drove my Mustang here, but I just brought her key because I knew it would be here. I actually don't have it this year, so it looks like I'm gonna miss out on free food, but I definitely think it's cool how they take care of their customers like that. I want to show that they appreciate, because like I said, Toyota, in my opinion, they've really shown, or they're really trying to show that they're, even though they're not a American-based company, since they're from Japan, that they still do care about, you know, the American market, and they definitely want to have some area here. So I know that we said that we were going to go look at some cutouts of the race cars, but it's heard a whole bunch of engines and smoke, and it's all crowd growing. I don't really know what this is. I see Monster Energy over here, and it looks like some trucks are doing burnouts and stuff. Really loud. Hope you guys can hear me, but I'm going to go ahead and come back to the action and see what's going on over here. Alright guys, so I'm at the Chevy booth right now. They have a Corvette Grand Sport here. I've seen Street Speed 717 talk about this car. Let's see if it's unlocked. Nah, not unlocked. Oh well. They actually have the roof off this car right now. Looks pretty cool. Seeing videos about this car, now I can see how the top fits perfectly in the back, and wow, this is actually a lot of storage space, a lot more than you would think. I guess they have the wheels here that are optional on Chevy vehicles. These things really have some nice presence to them. This thing looks really nice right here in person. Looking at those wheels, those calipers, huge Brembo brakes up front. Definitely tell this is probably an awesome car. I would love to drive one day. And of course, over here we have the newest Camaro. The SS quad tips in the back. Looks pretty dang good. See if I can get inside of it. This might be locked too. Oh, no, it's not locked. Someone just said, are the keys in it? Nah, but definitely a nice interior. Now, I wish I could see it with the roof on, or sit inside of it with the roof on and see how the visibility is, because everyone does talk about visibility. hard to see the gauges, but it definitely are nice. There's a huge screen right there that's not on. Paddle shifters. It's feel pretty nice. Definitely want to drive one of these as well one day. Have your storage compartments here. Small back seat. So I literally they were over here revving the Corvette Grand Sport, and so I ran over to go listen to it. Sounds pretty good. He was going through the different modes, exhaust, you can quiet it and have it louder, depending on where you are. If you want to be secret about how fast you're going, or basically don't want to bring a lot of attention to you can limit the noise of the car, so I think that's pretty cool. He was basically showing some other people that, and I got the opportunity to listen to him from behind the car. And we have the Xfinity, one of the Xfinity series Camaros right here. I love how raw these are. A lot of people compare NASCAR to F1, but literally, naturally, I'm pretty sure the actual ones that are on the track have more gauges than this. But compared to like F1 and stuff like that, NASCAR is very raw. The drivers have to do a lot of driving to use the track to really turn the car, dial it in, suspension. Compared to like F1, like I said, it's more like technology is really helping the drivers out, which is nothing wrong with that, but I just prefer NASCAR because everything's so much, it's really raw, like I just said, and I just really enjoy the fans, the atmosphere that's going on right now. Ty Dillon is supposed to be here, I think, in about 15 minutes. I'm probably not going to stay around for that because the crowd's going to jump out and messing around. Actually, it looks like there's a Chevy SS over here, Chevy SS sedan. There is. Hopefully you guys can hear me over the guy through the mic. He's definitely amplified a lot louder than I am, and I'm trying to talk over him. But probably not going to get inside this car. Just going to look at it, the inside of it real quick. Look at those seats. Seats pretty decent. I know they make these in the manual, but this is the automatic option. Would not mind driving one of these too. I think Jeff Gordon actually has one of these. Just walking around out here some more, I actually see a Roush Ford Mustang from Tyndall Ford, and they actually have a whole bunch of YouTube videos on their YouTube channel about their Roushes that they sell. And it looks like they brought one out here, and it looks pretty dang good in this orange. I love the different diffusers that they get in the quad tip exhaust, how it says Roush. This thing is badged to death with Roush, excuse me. Wow, this looks good, man. The guy in the red hat is actually Joey Logano, one of my favorite racers. He drives the 22 Ford. Some people like him, some people don't. I personally like him.
So, big round of applause. Thank you for Sydney. How about a big shout out for Joey Logano?
Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I just got done walking back from where Joey Logano was, NASCAR trackside. I actually had the opportunity to be on TV. I think I probably got on there for like a little second. I was in the background just waving my hand. I'm not that tall, so I probably wasn't seeing that much. You probably just saw my hand. But this is actually a nice, pretty little nice truck actually. I see why it's definitely competing with the Toyota Tacoma right now as far as sales, and I think this is why Ford is trying to bring back the the Ford Ranger, because this little truck market is definitely something that's growing. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video here. I might still walk around, but just gonna go ahead and say bye to you guys. Remember, be safe and be holy. This is another end note for you guys on the end of the video. I parked in the free parking, which is way behind the dirt track I was talking about earlier. The actual racetrack is up there. That is turn 4. Turn 1 was kind of where everything was, at least where I was with Joey Logano and everything. So I did park a very far ways away from for where everything is. But I think it was worth saving the $20 because it takes about $30 for me to fill up on premium, and $20 is $10 off a full tank of gas for me. So yeah, even though I'm sweating out here, it was worth that $20. Mustang, Mustang, Mustang. Chevy, Mustang. Chevy.